Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. I'd like to take this time to say thanks for yesterday, No King's March. They say that it went off without a hitch. All that crap that they were trying to line up to set up, deceive you, the people, to feel that you have something to fear, did not work out. So personally, I'd like to thank everybody that was involved for their patience. I'd like to thank them for their decision to operate as they did. And I also just like to mention that the people were saying after this march that Trump was trying to do his own thing, but it ended up being the age of the people, the age of the people. And that was I think an excellent title because I also saw a lot of stuff on television this morning. And it had to do with history about black people. Stuff that I have never ever heard about black people. I mean, black people, if you hear me, if you get the opportunity to go and do research on us, do it. Because you will find out that black people are absolutely magnificent. I mean, we are right on it. We're on top of it. I know why they say black people are afraid of black people, because black people got it together. Whatever they set out to do, they do it and they do it well. Now, there might be some things that we still lacking on, but for being having a heart, for being smart, you know, wise. Black got that kind of going on a little bit. So I was, I never knew we had the kind of millionaires back there in slavery time and what they were doing. I never knew these kinds of things. And then how they were hiding this information up until certain times you still couldn't get it. And you look at what's going on in the world today. I mean, no King's March yesterday. All that America has been has nothing to been bragging about, even though we did do a lot of bragging. Here we are having a no King's March, a no King's March with a group of people who have done everything they possibly could to set up a situation where they could ride the backs of other people while they call themselves superior to all others. Isn't that something? The American people are paying a young man to protect them, to look after them. They allow him to have the best health care you can get out of this country, the best pension plan you can get out of this country, allows him to ride around in jets all over this country and other places in the world that he decides that he might want to go to, and pay him while he badmouth America, badmouth the people in America. And we, the people, put up with it. Now, it's amazing, ladies and gentlemen, but I think that this is just my personal opinion. I think we should probably think about another march, maybe like Independence Day march. But for that march should be to recall this guy who says that he cares so little for the American people that on the day that they're having this No King's March, he's riding around in memes, dropping feces over the people and shooting bombs on them, letting them know that he has no compassion for them whatsoever. Isn't that absolutely amazing? And they're doing all of that under Christianity. They got no solution. Or that's the big question. Solutions. Having a march to recall Trump, send him out of this country, and all the people that he's put in power. I mean, but I want you to know one thing, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know one thing that I see. You don't have to agree with me. But for me, I see God saying two things with one word. I mean, with one expression. Love everybody. What I mean by that, treat people like you want to be treated. Treat people like you want to be treated, and demand that they do. In other words, don't you mess over anyone. And if anyone kind of mess over you, you make sure they do the right thing. And try not to just laugh at them unless you got a solution. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you try to do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It seems as if I don't care. I'm not a perfect person. But it seems that every time I try to do something right or wrong, I'm just doing the best I can. And all I'm looking for is for God to find somebody to support what I'm trying to do, to help me, not to make fun of me, not to laugh at me, not to try to put me down. But that's what the devil will do. The devil will do everything they possibly can. All right. I'm going to play this. The reason that I'm going to play this is this. It's because I've gone through a lot of things in my life. I've been married a couple of times. I've been married. My first wife wanted me to be the president. Or I guess you just want to be the successful man. But if you're trying to make a difference in the world, you can't be trying to ride on top of the world. And so I thought I had a different wife that cared about me. And she, as far as I'm concerned, is a wonderful woman. But the world that we live in, I don't care how wonderful you are, if you don't bring a change, if you don't do what is necessary for a change, the world will get you. And however you might have tried to put the world down, if you don't bring about the change to fix it, you're going to be just as down and just as low as they go. I just had somebody sitting here laughing at me. I just had somebody laughing at me. You see what I'm trying to say. You see what I'm doing. You watch my videos, you'll find I got thousands of videos. I've been making efforts, doing everything I possibly can. And today, even today, the day after Christian Day, the day after everybody was from church, and somebody sitting here laughing at me, making fun at me for trying to do what I think is right, putting me down. Can you believe that? Believe it. You heard it with your own ears.